From the time he almost blew up his house to the time he faced death in Brazil. Age restricted. First thing to notice is, look at that massive danger there that he's doing with his dad, as I say. I don't know, but if I was iShowSpeed's parent, I will not let him be doing this. And the worst part is he did it with 2 cars. That's the second car, really fast Lambos. If anything went wrong or he timed it bad, he will be completely dead because of that speed. It's practically impossible to survive. Now this is a classic one of those clips that made Speed famous. I guess he was buying fireworks. Look at that Pikachu, look at that tiny little creature. How would that be dangerous? That's probably what went on his mind. Wait, at this time, iShowSpeed was living with his mom, so...
Every time I'm talking...
You just gonna disrespect what I say, right? No, you shut the fuck up.
And you know his mom is not exactly the nicest person. Oh, I wonder how she reacted when... Well, I think we're gonna see that. I think the mom's reaction appears here. That's a classic moment in history. And look what happens next. The house blows up and he dies. No, he doesn't die. There were more types of fireworks on the event. That's the dangerous part. Well, one of the many dangerous parts here.
It's not! What the fuck is you doing?
I
didn't know! I thought... Oh my God! Stop! Turn that stream off! I didn't know! I thought it was the popping ones, Mom!
Final attack!
Oh shit! Mom!
Final attack! Oh, dang, another time his emotions were hurt. He remembered that day that Pikachu humiliated him in front of his chat, so he got his revenge. Now, in my opinion, this time it was even more dangerous, and you're gonna see why. Well, I don't know, the wooden chair is dangerous because it's made of wood, but the bed is literally a bed, so...
Hey guys.
So this guy is gonna end up blind. He's gonna become blind. He's looking directly at the freaking fire. Final attack again! Final attack! Like, he will need to buy a new screen, a new monitor, a new PC with all the components. Gonna have to buy a new bed. Like, there's no way this survives.
Pikachu!
And I'm surprised iShowSpeed didn't get blind or even a problem on his eyes. Wait a minute, when was the time he went to the hospital? Okay, so the date is suspiciously similar because when he was in hospital it was August 3, while this happened around July of 2023. I don't know if it was really the cause. I'm not a doctor, but I've seen cases of people whose eyes and in ways that are really not desirable after not wearing a mask. Now here starts the real danger. It was in Norway, and let's say there was more people than oxygen on where he was. Look at that poor guy. Oh my god. The amount of people is so... Oh god, no. That should be illegal. I know. The way that... Wait, was that a knife? No, I think that's a pen. The dangers are, like, in my being in a situation where a lot of people know where you are, they chase you. What if one of them is sick, like insane, and they want to do anything bad to you? Oh my god. Unironically, I'm genuinely saying this. People can die by this kind of thing. Let me show you an example. So I can't show you the video because it's basically a tragedy, but there was so much people on Halloween together that at least 153 died from what this news video said. But yeah, it was basically there was a lot more people than space to walk. There was more people than air, I'm sure. And this reminds me that this used to happen in my school. I don't know if that's normal, but like it was hard to breathe. It was impossible to move. Like the stairs were full of people, and like I would not be surprised if someone fainted or something. I don't think anyone died at that. It will be known. But yeah, that's something that happens. Now, fans, but quote that word a lot. Fans are actually some kind of people that you sometimes may not want around if you're like incredibly famous.
Attractions in Japan is by the name.
著名かつ人格的にも素晴らしい、しかもタレントに満ちた、才能に満ちた著名な建築家。本日ここに参り
Not only from what we saw on the previous video, but also on what you're gonna see on this one.
So look at that. Yeah, bro. Bro. What the fuck? Yo.
This is on Speed's channel, so I hope YouTube doesn't say this video is not appropriate. So what happened was there was a fan, but that's not a fan, that's maybe a hater, we could say. Some person didn't like Speed. He attacked him. Now, I don't think you can take weapons into a stadium, but I'm sure in the United States it's a lot more dangerous to be famous because it's the country of weapons, and that's not really, in my opinion, not a really good thing because these things can happen a lot, but in really higher levels, which is different. Like, imagine a crazy guy in a country without weapons. He can just punch you or maybe attack you with some kind of weapon that is less deadly. But in the United States, the risk is a lot higher. And that's what makes me concerned. Because some crazy person can do a crazy thing. I mean, we do know it's not really a safe country after what happened to Kirk. Now, about the time he was in the hospital, I still have the theory it may be related to Pikachu fire on his eye. The thing that I wanted to show was not exactly this video, but this one instead. Because on this video he was in the hospital, but he didn't want to miss the opportunity to celebrate the 19 million subscribers. However, the problem was, when you're in the hospital, you shouldn't get stressed. His fans did this.
19 mil. Let's go.
No!
Come on, bro. 19 mil, bro.
Really, and so cool.
Chat, what the fuck?
That's evil, considering he's in the hospital.
I'm in the fucking hospital right now.
I don't think he can stream on the hospital, but they really made him mad. They really made him really mad.
Bro, y'all trolling me in the middle with a goddamn stream of fucking morning right now. Y'all sitting here trolling me, bro. Who's at this 19 mil, bro? Please.
I'm sure he's some character right now, but it can be stressful because he clearly didn't have time. The video is just 8 minutes long. He had to be sleeping, but instead he was kind of losing his time because his selling was making him stressed, but maybe it's something that he enjoys. We don't know. I mean, as a character, because all of this is good to farm a lot of clips. Then the time he had a freaking, I don't know what that is, but it's some kind of thing that you put on your lips. Let's say the result is something that many people for some reason want in a surgery. Yeah, that's definitely dangerous because you don't know the amount of blood there. What if it explodes? What if he breaks his lips a bit accidentally? That's... Ugh. Now, the case that you probably see on the thumbnail or recreation of it is basically the time where this happened in Brazil. He was doing his live, walking, and then some people threatened his life. Imagine the situation. Imagine that situation. You're in a country that has cartels, according to this happens to you. You think your life ends right there, or at least that you're gonna be kidnapped. But then, the plot twist. Well, after a while, because it took a while to be revealed, the plot twist. Oh my god. Well, this is not the case where he was aimed. It was the next one you're gonna see. But this one is wild. So this is probably not the most dangerous we've seen on the list, but it's definitely probably one of the scariest because if one thing goes wrong, then your life can end. He was streaming like usual.
Bro, just for my safety. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back, y'all.
Oh my! I didn't notice this part before. When I was taking the clips, I didn't notice this part. So this is what is known as swatting. They call a SWAT team that they don't have really filters to know if the call is a prank. So that's why the streamer, in this case Speed, basically swatted his house like a lot of cops around him, aim him with weapons. Imagine if one of those shot by accident.
Yeah.
So I can understand the others we've seen on this video most. I mean, some of those were pranks or even clips that were made intentionally to be fun. This one is really even frustrating to watch because it's just something that no, like white people do that. White people are like that. It's just so cool. What if you think, imagine in those moments, you think that the police is chasing you for a crime you didn't commit, and you think you're gonna be arrested and spend a lot of time for something you haven't done because that happens a lot.
Film it. You're gonna come back here with me.
Got you, but
That's illegal, by the way. As a comment says here, it's illegal. Wait, it's illegal for a cop to put hands on the camera man who's recording because the people have the right to record as it's supported by the Fifth Amendment. So yeah, if they suspect a cop is doing something wrong, which clearly they're doing something wrong in the first place by not having the filters to know from the beginning it was a prank call. But like, in case they're doing something wrong, people have the right to record them. So others can be ones judging after seeing the footage like we're doing right now. We should do a video about streamers who got swatted. If you really like this one, let's make one of those. And then there are the body cams. They're body cam. Look at all the cops that were here according to the video. Officer Glicker, Officer Cop, Officer Neiman, Officer Kinney, Officer Ball, Officer Wolf, Officer Newman, Officer Smith, Officer Glicker, and Officer... 10 freaking cops? Yeah, 10 cops to arrest a streamer just because of a troll count. When are they gonna increase the filters for this? It's so stupid. It's so easy to prevent. They can literally just investigate the person they're talking about. They can easily Google them and see that they are literally doing a stream instead of doing anything illegal. And this thing will not happen. But no. In America, they shoot first, or at least aim at you with 10 weapons first, and then they ask after traumatizing you. Absolutely. And what's the video? If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Remember, I have a secondary channel that I'm going to make a goal for reaching the 100 subscribers there. And there are things that are gonna happen if you subscribe. I'm lazy to remember because my brain is not raining. And I hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, dislike, unsubscribe, and report. Go right, people.